Okay, let's get started with this mindfulness practice. The goal is to cultivate awareness of your interactions with technology and take regular breaks to rest and recharge. You're likely aware that excessive screen time can be detrimental to our mental and physical well-being. This includes social media, email, text messaging, and online browsing. By incorporating brief breaks throughout the day, you can mitigate some of these negative effects. Begin by taking a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel the sensation of the air moving in and out of your body. As you exhale, allow any tension or stress to release. Now, bring your attention to your current interaction with technology, be it checking email, scrolling through social media, or watching a video. Notice where you are physically while engaging in this activity. Are you sitting on a couch, at a desk, or on public transportation? What's the lighting like around you? Now, bring to mind your mental state. How do you feel about what you're doing right now? It's natural for our minds to wander when we're interacting with technology. We get caught up in a stream of notifications, updates, and emails. Our goal isn't to suppress these thoughts or try to achieve some kind of blank mind. Instead, think of it as exercising your brain, like doing bicep curls to strengthen the muscles. Whenever you notice yourself drifting away from what you're doing, gently acknowledge the thought and return your attention to the task at hand. In just a few minutes, we'll practice taking a brief break from technology. This will help you cultivate greater self-awareness and improve your overall well-being. Let's get started with our first break. Let's take a few deep breaths together. Inhale, exhale. Feel the air move in and out of your body. As we begin, notice how you're sitting or standing. Try to relax your shoulders and release any tension in your jaw or face. Just allow yourself to settle into this moment. Now, let's talk about our relationship with technology. We've all been there, mindlessly scrolling through social media, getting caught up in a never-ending loop of notifications. It can be overwhelming and affect how we feel. When you notice yourself checking your phone or computer out of habit, for a moment, acknowledge the urge to check in on emails, messages, or apps. Recognize that it's just an automatic response. Notice what happens when you try to suppress these urges. Sometimes, trying to stop our thoughts completely can be like trying to hold onto water. It just slips right through your fingers. The goal isn't to eliminate all thoughts. It's to develop awareness of when we're drifting off. Think of noticing when you've drifted as a bicep curl for the brain. It's not about achieving perfection, but about strengthening our ability to acknowledge and gently bring our attention back. Each time you notice yourself mindlessly checking technology, take a deep breath in, exhale out, and gently refocus your attention on the present moment. Let's practice this together with an activity. I'd like you to imagine you're doing something mundane, perhaps washing dishes or folding laundry. As you go about this task, pay attention to the physical sensations in your hands, arms, and back. When your mind starts to wander, and it will, acknowledge the thought and gently refocus on the sensations in your body. Now, let's bring this practice into our experience with technology. Imagine yourself checking social media or email, but this time frequently. Take a deep breath and acknowledge that you're getting caught up in a cycle of scrolling. Refocus on what you want to achieve, perhaps finding useful information, staying connected with friends, or simply taking a break. When we make these small breaks in our technological routine, it allows us to reevaluate how we use technology and its impact on our lives. It's not about stopping technology altogether. It's about cultivating awareness of our interactions with it. Let's practice one more exercise together. This time, intentionally setting aside the phone or computer for a few minutes. Allow yourself to settle into this quiet moment. Welcome to this guided practice on mindful technology use. The goal is not to eliminate distractions, but to cultivate awareness and skill in responding to them. Find a comfortable seated position with your back supported, feet planted firmly on the ground. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, allow any tension or stress to release. Now bring your attention to your current screen-based activity. Notice how you're interacting with this device, typing, swiping, tapping. Observe the sensations in your hands, fingers, and eyes. As you continue, remember that distractions will arise. They might be internal, a nagging thought or mental image, or external, an email notification or social media update. The key is not to suppress these distractions, but to acknowledge them with kindness. Take a moment to appreciate the simple act of breathing. Feel the sensation of the air moving in and out of your nostrils, the rise and fall of your chest or belly. When you're ready, bring this awareness back to your technology use. Notice when you start to feel agitated, frustrated, or caught up in the task at hand. This is a natural response. Instead of resisting it, allow yourself to gently acknowledge these feelings without judgment. It's like doing a bicep curl for your brain. Noticing you drifted is the first step towards greater awareness and control. Now, take a moment to consider how you want to interact with this technology. Do you want to focus on the task at hand or check in with someone else? Take a breath and make an intentional choice about how to proceed. As you continue, remember that mindfulness is not a one-time event, but a series of small moments. With each distraction, take a moment to acknowledge it, breathe, and refocus. As you near the end of this practice, take a moment to reflect on what's been accomplished so far. Notice any shifts in your experience. Perhaps your breathing is more relaxed, or your interaction with the device feels more deliberate. When you're ready, slowly begin to wrap up your technology use. Take one final deep breath and acknowledge